So for my final, I'm going to be multiplying polynomials, factoring quadratics, and using the quadratic formula. Now I have the steps at the bottom that will help me. So the first thing is we have to distribute. I have 4 equations here. The first thing we have to do is distribute. That's 2 times negative 7x minus 2 times negative 4. Right? So that would be negative 14x negative 14x minus 8. And that's our answer. It's as simple as 2 steps. All you have to do is distribute or multiply. It's basically the same thing. So we have this. Now, 7 times 4, negative 4 is, let's see, negative 4y minus 7 times negative 3. So that would be negative 28y minus 21. It's really just as simple as that. It's nothing too complex. It's just 2 steps. You basically just distribute and simplify. So maybe it's just 1 step, 2 step. 3 times 7, simple. 3 times 7x equals, minus 3 times negative 3. So it would be 21x minus 9. Let me underline these equations first. Then 8, so negative 8 times negative 4x minus 8 times negative 1. That would just be 32. Negative 32 x minus 8. There we go. It's really as simple as that. Now for factoring quadratics, all we really have to do for this one, so what I mean by rewrite is whoops, this is supposed to be a 6. So here is we have 2x minus 6x minus 16 equals 0. Now we have to factor it, so rewrite, so what we want to do is find a sum that works for each thing. So we have 2 groups. So that would be x2, well, not a sum. What I mean is that we have to find something that would equal negative 6. So it would be, but also this would have to be divisible by the other number. So would this, but it's just 1, so I'm pretty sure we could just do whatever with it. So positive 2 and negative 8 would work because you can divide this by 2. And yeah. So it would be plus 2x. So we got our first group right here. And then minus 8x minus 16 equals 0. That's our second group. Now we just have to factor it, find the most common factor. So in this equation it would be ax, so it would just, so we have to get rid of the common factor, so it would just be x plus 2 minus, now the greatest common factor in this one is 8. Wait, no. Would it be 8? Yeah. Wait, yeah, it would be negative 8. That would be x, and then 8x minus 2. And so we have this. Now we just have to factor out x plus 2. Wait. Sorry, my mind is not working well today. What I meant to write here was plus 2. Because we're getting rid of negative 8, it would only make sense. Sorry. So that would be, and then all we have to do is factor out x plus 2 from this. Which would give us right here, x plus 2 times, just right next to it, x minus 8. Then all we have is x plus 2 equals 0, and x minus 8 equals 0. And then that would make, once we solve it, that would make this x equals negative 2. And x equals 8. And that's our answer. Now we can do the same process on this one as well. There is 5 steps and only 3 steps here, but that's because I just wanted to add extra work. Now we have to factor this out, which we're going to do something similar. It would be x squared plus 2x minus 9x, because this is 18, minus 18 equals 0. Then now we have our groups right here, right here, and so the greatest common factor here is x, so we just want to get rid of that. That would be x and x plus 2. So we get rid of that x there. And this would be minus, and the greatest common factor here is 9, so that would also be, this would be 9 and then parentheses x plus 2, because they're both negative. I think we add, yeah, let's add an equals 0 here. Sorry. And now we have x minus 2, but we factor out, x plus 2, and we factor out the x plus 2, and we get x minus 9, so that is x plus 2 and x minus 9. So we do the same thing, x plus 2 equals 0, and x minus 9 equals 0. And we have our answers. It's x equals negative 2, and then x equals 9. And now we have the quadratic formula, which, just for the basics of what the formula is, we can go back and see. The quadratic formula is x equals negative b plus or minus, and we add the squared or square root thingy here. Then it's b squared minus 4 times a times a times b. Then it's going to be over b, or 2 times b. And so that's the quadratic formula right there. And so now, first things first, we have to identify what a, b, and c is. So a equals 2, b equals 7, and c equals 10. Right? So let's put that in the quadratic formula. That would be negative 7 plus or minus 7 squared minus 4 times times 2 times 10. Let's put that over. Then it would be 2 times 10 at the bottom. And now first thing we have to do is evaluate. So that would be same thing, x equals -7 plus or minus be 49. 7 times 7 equals 49, so that would be 49 minus 4 times 2 times 10 . Wait, I don't think 10 no, 10 doesn't go at the bottom, I'm sorry. I meant to put a. It'd be 2 times 2, sorry. My mind is just in a rush right now. And then that would be 2 times 2. I keep on making mistakes. And then, here, let's just do it all in this one step. And then we have to calculate 4 times 2, which is 8, and then 8 times 10, which is 80. So it would be 49 minus 80. And then 2 times 2, of course, that's 4. So now we have 7 plus or minus 49 minus 80 squared, right? No. The square root of 49 minus 80, which we can easily turn into -31. 31. And so we got our answer here. Oops. Let's readjust all of this. And so now all we have to do is evaluate or separate. Yeah, what I meant to say was all we have to do is separate, which would give us x equals -7 plus the square root of -31 over 4. It's a long 4. And x equals -7 minus -31 over 4. And that's our answer for that question.